same reference photo. Oh, God. Which one do you like better? Which one are you feeling better?
Oh, that's a tough one. Oh man, that is a tough one. They're both so good.
This one's hard.
It's not hard at all. Left.
I mean, it's left.
Which one do you like better?
Left.
I'm gonna have to go with my boy on the right just because I'm a fan of the micros.
Obviously, the one on the left is better because it's bolder, it's cleaner. It has there's bright colors. He did a great job inside the mouth. There's so much depth. You could reach in there and grab something in his mouth.
The one on the left, I think it has the right amount of black and separation between the contrast that one's gonna last over time. That black hair, the black in the mouth, and then the not as black but black in the corners of the neck, that is what make tattoos last.
And I'm gonna give some respect to this guy on the right because he's holding up a cartridge, and if that's a real size cartridge, that tattoo is only this big, which means that dude can't see either now.
I'm going with the right. Even though it's a lot smaller, I think there's more black in the right than the left. So it'll hold better. But then again, it is way tinier.
I like the first, the left one, because it's bigger. So to me, a portrait has to be as big as possible.
Does this fall in horror genre?
It does, and it's a little bit biased because the one on the left is me, so I'm gonna pick, I'll pick the one on the right. I like that one. You know what? Smaller is honestly, as far as portraits go, I would rather do a portrait this big than a portrait this big because it takes me 3 times as long because your hands are just moving so slow. But it's really nice.
I love RuPaul.
That's RuPaul.
I like the right.
I believe
It's very
like
graphic. It's very illustrative.
Oh, RuPaul. Definitely like the right side because you can see the hair, and hair is a big thing with RuPaul.
I love the one on the right.
Yeah,
I like without the background. That one's dope.
Yeah, that one's like, it has, the fence in it, so everything's gonna be contained.
That definitely has longevity.
Yeah.
Why is the forehead so big on the one in the left?
They're both kind of big.
That one is extra big.
I like the right one better because I like the contrast better.
On the right, definitely, because I can see much more use of liners. And I believe in liners, for even if you hide them, even if they're done with color, just make the tattoo stay for years. And on the one on the left, I also don't like the finishing of the tattoo. I think just where the reference picture finished, that's how we just stop tattooing.
It sucks to say, but this one's gonna hold up better than that one.
The second one. On the right's gonna hold up better.
Yeah, the right's gonna hold up better than the left, but
the left.
The left is technically better, but it's not gonna hold up very well because it's way too soft. There's no sharpness.
With the left side, I'm kind of like, your hair is mixing up with the background. I don't know what's going on. You're not doing justice for the magnificent wig.
Asking someone between a black and gray tattoo and a color tattoo is not really a fair question because they're both they just both have different appeals.
Now this one on the left, black and gray, if you squint your eyes a little bit at it and you look at it, it falls into kind of a certain value section on the scale of values of black and gray. So I think he's falling short. He could have left that face a lot more open, I believe.
I've watched this American movie because I fall asleep. I fell asleep on all the movie I watch. So I would say I like the second one better because it just looked literally like the picture. It's just crazy. It looked better than the actual picture to me.
I'm gonna go with the one on the right just because I'm not a huge fan of the way the background was done on the left.
How important is the background to a portrait?
100%.
Yeah.
It changes the whole dynamic of it.
Yeah.
Whether
Especially
it's too dark, if the background's too dark, it'll take away from it. If it's too light or not there at all, sometimes it'll.
Very important.
That's really difficult color palette. Working with whites and greens and red and blue and all the different colors involved, and it looks like there isn't any staining on any of the orange at the bottom, which you wiped a lot of black into that.
Oversaturated. They're both really well done. I can't do either one, so.
Yeah. You fell asleep during the Joker?
I fell asleep at all the movie. I have to watch a movie at least 5 times to watch the whole thing.
You should go get checked out.
I'm tired. At least I don't fall asleep when I tattoo, sometimes.
Rest in peace, Mac. R.I.P.
I see this particular image done so many times.
Man, I've seen so many from that image.
I kind of like the right one more. It's got that kind of swirly, watery look to it.
Yeah, what he just said, how the background plays a major part. Like on the right-hand side, adding that blue in the background.
Yeah, I give you a... Doesn't look like a sticker anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The things that need to be shiny are shinier on the one on the right.
Well, size is different completely because one is a tie and the other one is a calf.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
So
true.
that's a huge difference
That's
because
true.
quality is kind of the same, but if you think that it's bigger, of course, it's much harder to do details in the same details in a smaller one.
I think I like the second one better, the left one. Right. I'm saying right, like this side.
That's right.
That's right. So. Let's go with. I like both of them. Just get. If you like Mac Miller enough, just get the same tattoo twice. Let's just take both of them.
I like the one on the left, bro.
Why?
A long time ago, I used to really like that color, that blue in the back. I just don't like that color. Honestly, that's the only reason.
That like mint, that
Yeah,
mint blue.
they both are really dope, but that color just I don't like it.
Okay, some Mansons. I had to look. I was like, is one of those mine? Because I think I've done that one, but I don't think they are. They're both nice.
Are we supposed to comment on whether we think something is edited or not?
I know the pictures were taken differently, so it's gonna look different. Sometimes you'll take a picture of the same tattoo, and it'll look like different, but I can tell the one on the right, in real life, these both are really dope, but on the one on the right just has more sharper edges, and the black is just so rich.
He got more details on the right in the face, but he kind of looks like he rushed the hair, and the one on the left.
He did. It looks blotchy.
Sometimes when we're doing portraits, we will like do all the work at the beginning, and then we're super tired for the end with the hair. So we kind of like put a bit less work into it because we put all our energy into the lower part. And I think that's what could have happened in the right. You know, that the hair you can see is not so worked and perfect as in the other one.
This is really hard because they both really great. I feel. What is going on the bottom? Is there like Christian Bale on the bottom? Is that American Psycho or is that Marilyn Manson?
I think it's
It's not that I hate the in the bottom.
I hate this at the bottom.
The problem with
Okay, that looks like Michael Myers at the bottom.
it does look like Michael Myers at the bottom.
Mike Myers? Am I wrong? Is it the?
I know it's no. I think
They both have their good points. I like the little piece at the bottom on the one on the right.
You know what? I think the one on the left, even though I do love the double imagery, it gives it a little bit of a movie poster vibe, which I love that in art.
I think they're both so beautiful, but I do like the left side better because I just thought that was American Psycho mixture.
And right there with a finger, you see where the finger right there on the forehead is?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna last, and that's what's gonna look good.
That one's too hard. That one's really too hard. The other one's a tie.
Wow.
All right, like it looks like you just took that photo and made it black and
Exactly.
white. Like it's like identical.
Okay, you guys are just picking the best ever tattoos here. This is again so beautiful. Both tattoos are phenomenal. I feel like you just took the left side and made it black and gray for the right side.
There's no way I could choose. They're both pretty much perfect.
I like the right one.
The nose makes more sense on the left side.
Hold on, I'm with you with the one on the left in the beginning until you look at the nose and it elongates. Look, it distorts his face out.
Black and gray is the way, first off, but the way that black and gray artists do their value studies is a little bit different than when color artists do it.
Those values are crazy.
Those values are crazy. He really understood them, and he really made separation between every part of it.
Yep. Well, is the right one a black and gray tattoo, or is it a black and gray photo?
Because the first person to point that out.
It's
that
definitely
the
black and
skin is black and white.
Because a lot of people do that. They'll do a black and gray tattoo, and then they'll turn the photo black and gray. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why people keep with photos. Just take the goddamn photo and let me judge the realness of it.
We showed us to like a ton of people, and you're the first one. I didn't.
Yeah, because they all do that trick, man. They're like, oh, I can't.
They don't want to
call
give
my-
away their secrets.
I can't call myself out right now, so.
I like the color one, so if I had to choose, but
Yeah, I like the color one because they didn't with the photo.
I have a hard time with my right and my left. I cannot say direction in the car because I'm like, turn on your right. No, it was on your left. Like,
You want to see a trick? Put your hand out and do this.
Left? Oh, you do the other one. Right. Okay. I'm gonna do this each time then.